Here we'll be talking about how the Internet works. The Internet is a complex structure, and study reveals that more than half the people who use the Internet don't actually know how it works. Well, I hope you get a better understanding up next. There are several important aspects of the Internet, and here we'll start off by covering Internet addresses. To start off, you need to be connected to the Internet. How? Well, each device connected to the Internet has its own IP address. The IP address is in the form of three sets of XXX, where XXX represents a number from 0 to 255. You can also connect to the Internet through an ISP, Internet Service Provider, or from a local area network, LAN. Protocol stacks and packets. Now that your device is connected to the Internet, how does it communicate? Let's say with other devices. Say you want to send "How's your day going?" to your friend's phone. Then the message needs to be translated from alphabetic text into electronic signals, transmitted over the Internet, then translated back into alphabetic text, which you call this process as protocol stack. If a message is too long, each stack layer is broken down into chunks of data, packets. This is usually already built into the computer's operating system. The protocol stack used on the Internet is referred to as a TCP/IP protocol stack because of the two major communication protocols used. Networking infrastructure. Knowing how packets travel, what actually makes up the physical aspect of the Internet. The entire network infrastructure is interconnected. Here you see a typical network infrastructure, hardware and software, containing Internet, router, firewall, server, and client. This network enables network connectivity, communications, and operations. Domain names. Say you want to connect with a computer whose IP address you don't know. Here the domain name service, DNS, solves your questions. The DNS is a database which keeps account of the computer's names and corresponding IP addresses on the Internet. Because of the many computers connected to the Internet, DNS servers are created, which help contain a subset of the DNS database. If a DNS server does not contain the domain name requested by another computer, the DNS server redirects the requesting computer to another DNS server. Application protocols. This consists of protocols that focus on process-to-process communication across an IP network and provides a firm communication interface. Provides services such as file transfer, web surfing, web chat, network chatting, data sharing. Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP, is a protocol that web browsers and servers use to communicate with each other over the Internet. TCP Transmission Control Protocol. When applications open a communication to another computer on the Internet, the messages then get passed down the stack to the final layer.